Okay guys, so it's been a long time. The big boy was on prep for 6 months, but that turned out pretty well because you have the rookie of the year in front of you. So the rookie of the year in open bodybuilding. So that means I did the best ranking actually in open as a pro debut. So this is really good and gives me fire to get qualified for the Olympia next year. So are you ready to follow me during my Olympia prep with the off season that's gonna bring me there? First, I'm gonna show you the base, and this is what supplements I use doing all year round actually. The essentials that you need to perform well and to do that as I want to do it, as competitive I want to do it. So you need, first of all, the most important, quality supplements, which is really important for me. So you know, if I put my name behind something, it's really because I believe in the products and I know they are good. I will never endorse any brand or anything that I think is not 100%. So we're gonna start with the basic, is the whey protein. So for that, I use from ESN the ESO basic chocolate because it tastes so damn good, especially when you eat it as a protein cream and put it in the freezer. This is really how I like to eat my protein at the moment. So I have in ESO the chocolate. I have also the vanilla, so vanilla milk actually. So these are like basic taste, but ESN are so ahead with the tasting of the products. So even if it's like basic taste and everyone knows vanilla and chocolate and whey protein, this is next level. So really try that out if you haven't already. Also, since now I'm gonna be in off season soon, now I'm in recovery, but soon I'm gonna be in off season. So it's totally okay also sometimes to consume just some normal protein that it's not ESO. So that means it has a little bit more carbs, a little bit more fat, but like we're really talking about a margin here. So and the taste of, they have just a bit more taste when it's just normal whey, obviously. And this is vanilla ice cream flavor. So this basically, for the guys who know, in the UK, it tastes like custard. Literally, it tastes like custard, and I'm such a big fan of custard. So this is why this is my go-to protein. So I do protein cream also with this one, put it in the freezer, and you basically feel like you're eating a custard with protein. So this is just amazing. So this I also use just a bit less than the ESO, since it's not, it has a bit more carbs and a bit more fat, but still like really, we're really talking about a little bit here. Okay, so that's for the protein, that's the base. Then also what is really important for me, and all bodybuilders use it, is the rice pudding, so the rice cream. Basically what I tried a lot of rice pudding, cream of rice, but this is by far my favorite. And let me explain why. Is first of all, it's pure rice. There's no sweetener, nothing in it. It's like basically you have the grain of the rice in there, and you're just gonna put your hot boiling water, and it's gonna give a nice, really nice texture. You know, it's really gonna be like not heavy. You're gonna digest it super well. And the good thing with ESN, since this is plain, doesn't have any flavor, they have all these flavor and tasty, which is a little powder that you put in that will give you a crazy taste. So you can change the taste all the time you want. So this is a sweetener, obviously, so don't abuse them if your digestion is not like great, like me, for example. I don't take too much of them because I know after my digestion will be a bit not so good. But this, when you just use a little, you don't need much in there, and it will taste just absolutely brilliant. You will probably see it in my Instagram story because I put it all the time in there. So, and it's super easy to prepare, like it's just the best. Then we go to the most basic product that everyone that goes to the gym must have, simply some creatine, like between 5 to 10 grams maximum. This will be calculated. I would suggest doing 1 gram for 10 kilos, but not go above 10 grams. So if you're 100 kilos or if you're 120, you don't need to put 12 grams of creatine, just stick with 10. This is totally fine. You don't need more than 10 grams of this daily. And ideal for me is post-workout. The timing doesn't really matter. What's important is that you take it. But for me, the best is post-workout. So then we have collagen peptide. This is so important for your joints. And this in there, they have the 2 types of collagen. So that means it's also for your bones, your ligament, everything, and also for your hair, your skin, everything. So that is really a product you should use year round. I use 20 grams every morning in my morning shake, where I'm going to add some glutamine in there for the digestion, and I'm going to add also the EAAs. Let's talk about the EAAs now from ESN. So these are the perfect aminos. So in these one, it's a little different. You have a bit more than EAAs in there. You have also, how do you say this, electrolyte formula in there to keep yourself hydrated, also a bit of glutamine. So these are just a bit more complete EAAs, I would say. And when I use this, I always use it with dextrine during my training, and then you have the perfect intra. Then we go to also one of really basic product, but so important, guys, omega-3. So I will use 10 caps a day, so 10 grams a day of fish oil, which is really important for your overall health, heart, brain, everything. So this really a must-have, and this is really convenient. This is 300 caps in one bottle, so that means it lasts for me for the whole month. So that's really convenient. Then talking about the supplements for your health, and that will really help you progress. Digestive enzymes. This is so important, especially for you guys who are in off season or trying to eat much more. This will help you break down the food way easier by adding enzymes into your body, help you break down the food, help you digest better. So I use 2 caps of this with every meal, and that really helps me, because when you're a big guy like I am, and the off seasons are obviously heavy on food, so this will help you stay in the long run and have a good digestion during that time where you eat a lot, so that's really, really important. Also, what they have, which is super important, is prebiotic. That is Biotic Pro. That is also really, really good for your gut health. So for digesting everything, this is also like really good. When you have these 2 plus the glutamine, you basically have the perfect stack to digest and do everything perfectly, because we all know, that when you eat so much food but you don't digest it, you always have a problem. That will really be something that will keep you away from reaching your goals, so eating a lot of food is good when you need it, but you have to be able to digest it. So don't be afraid to use a little help for that, especially if you're eating 5,000-6,000 calories a day. Even less, you still need it. Also now, we're just gonna go basic multivitamin. This is the athlete stack they have, so it's a really complete multivitamin. The mineral that for me is the most important is magnesium, but also really important that you have it under this form, bicyclinate, because like if you have some other forms, your body won't assimilate them as well as this one. And this is just so important for your body. Magnesium is something I take morning, post-workout, and before bed. So this is really the most important for you. Solid joints for your overall health of your joints, of your bones, everything. This is really good to add on top of the collagen. So with this, like really, you'll have no injuries. Especially if you train carefully, this really helps with just keeping healthy bones, healthy joints. Zinc is also a really important mineral. This will help you keep a healthy testosterone level. It will be good for your skin and also good for your immune support. Then what do we have? Oh yeah, iodine and selenium. This is just basically a thyroid support, which is really good for us bodybuilders, especially after prep. So this also I use daily. Ashwa, this is just to avoid, like not to avoid, but like to fight the stress in your body, basically. So that will be really good post-workout and before bed. It's really good against stress. And us bodybuilders, we put a lot of stress on our bodies with the big amounts of food, with the heavy training. So this is really important. What did we do now? Okay, so this is the new baby of ESN. For those who follow me for a bit longer time, this combines the crank pump, the crank, and the crank focus all in one. So all clinically dosed ingredients. This is just probably the best, one of the best pre-workout on the market actually right now. It just, you have everything you need in there. So we also have curcumin that I take always pre-bed, because since I train in the middle of the day, this I will always take quite far from training, and always pre-bed, because this is just has crazy anti-inflammatory properties, so that will really help your body against all the stress you put on into the gym and everything. So this is really important to take. Also, what I really like to use, especially when it's hot at the moment, is these Hydro-Raid. So it's basically a bit like the Powerade, just without carbs, and have a bit higher dose of electrolytes than the Powerade. So it's a bit more high dose in all the electrolytes you need. So I really like to take this close to training, so you're fully hydrated before training. It has also salt in there, has everything you need. So I like to drink these, especially when there's zero carbs, and they taste amazing. So this also really good to take care of your electrolytes. So we went over most of the products I use. We also have glutamine, the dextrine, everything, but it's not on the table because this is the order that came in for this month, and I already had that in stock. So basically this is what I will use year round. So the most essential stuff for me. So I hope this video helped you. If you have any question, you can DM me on Instagram. I will always be happy to help. So yeah, now you know what Open Pro Bodybuilder use as supplements for the year, and this is what will help me get to the next level, of course. So this is done for now for the supplements, and later we're gonna go have a good push session. We're gonna film that for you too, guys. Thank you. Hey people, so back in the gym for a push day. So we're gonna start with chest, 2-3 exercise, 2 shoulders, 1 tricep, a little bit of abs because I need a bit more of these ones. So yeah, let's go to work. We're gonna start with a flat press with cable, something just easy that I managed to get really good contraction with, and put a lot of blood in there. So let's see how it goes. I will never say it enough, but control your movement, feel your muscle working, feel the contraction. This is how you grow. Don't bump the weight around like this. This will not work. Do it like this always. Control the shit out of it. Contract the muscle the most you can, and then you will grow. Okay, so workout is going well. As you can see, I keep the weight pretty moderate. The body still needs a bit of time to recover from 6 months of prep. So I'm just taking it easy, really like try to feel the muscle, contract the muscle to the maximum. I'm not going completely all in because right now you just need to let a bit of time to the body to recover, and you don't want to risk any injury right now. So yeah, and we did the incline. Now we're just going to do a bit of cables and then we'll be done for chest, and then we'll hop on shoulders for a bit. So pump is really good. I really feel it really good. Pre-workout is really effective, I have to say. Now I just still don't feel I'm there yet with the physique, since I was sick for like 5 to 6 days. I had the COVID, so my body will need a little bit more time to get back on top and to really refuel and get bigger and fuller. So, but it's on a good way now. Trainings are good now. The food got a little higher yesterday because I was really starving. It was almost even harder than on prep, so I'm really happy that the food is higher now, so I'm really less hungry. Still really hungry, but totally manageable, and performance in the gym is getting really good again. So it's all good. Now we're just going to continue like this while we're in recovery, and in about, I would say, a month or so, off season will start. I'll have the blood work next week too, to see that everything's perfect. And yeah, soon the big boy is gonna get even bigger. And don't forget, this season I need to grow back to be able to win a show next year. So when I manage to bring this up next year, damage will be done. So it's a wrap for today's video. We had a really good training. The pump was good. I'm still taking it slow since it's only 2 weeks post show now. Weight is pretty stable. I'm like maybe 5 kilos above stage weight now, so really under control. Felt good being back in the gym, not gonna lie. So looking forward for the next trainings. Also in the next video, I'm gonna do a little recap of the season, what happened, and also I'm gonna give you the plan for next year, what's going to happen next year. Obviously, we're going to go for the Olympia qualification, but I'm going to give you more detail about it in the next video. But I wanted to start, you know, with something cool, explaining the supplements I use, a little training video to put myself back in the rhythm. And next video after this one will be interesting, lots of info, what's going to happen in the next year to come. So thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one.